Hey Toby, sorry this video is so late that it's actually deeply encroaching on... Wait, one sec. Yeah, sorry that this video is deeply encroaching on your week, but I've been, I've gotten pretty good at not doing things. For example, right now I could kinda use a haircut, but unlike you, I'm not going to cut it myself, or unlike a normal person, I'm not just going to go to a local hairdresser. I'm just going to wait till I get home to Hertfordshire to go to my local, because, you know, it'd be some sort of effort to do it here. I've gotten pretty good at not doing university work. I don't really have much right now. I've technically finished my course in terms of what actually counts for my overall year. It's kind of tedious to explain, but I'm still pretty bad at actually doing work, and I've been pretty bad all the way through the year. All of my essays have been done the night before, the day before. At best, I've started them earlier, but generally speaking, it's been the night before sort of deal. You know, I've not done badly out of it. I've not been getting bad grades. I'm gonna pass. I should think I'll pass, unless I've done something terrible in the last couple, but it's not a good tactic, I wouldn't say. I've gotten pretty good at not replying to people. For example, I've just started leaving messages for days at a time, because days are just blurring into one another, so it doesn't really make a difference if I reply to you on Monday or Wednesday or never, because those are all just the same days now. I'm not worried about myself at all, but it's sort of, I don't know, something sort of happened where I've sort of not got any firm structure to my week. So I'm trying to improve these things about myself over the next sort of bit of time. You might have guessed from the fact this video is so late that I have not really started this yet, but I started it in other ways, in smaller ways, in small areas of my life. For example, I'm not really satisfied with the amount of political engagement I've had over the last 5 years. I've kept up, you know, I studied politics for 2 of those years, but I haven't really been like on the present edge of what's going on in the country, so I've decided to be more up with that. That's one thing. Because in the run-up to the election I didn't do any campaigning, I didn't try to overthrow the monarchy. That would really be the least I could do. And, you know, other people, they do these things, and they have great success with them. Look at the Milifandom. You know, he didn't get elected, but he should have done. And it was really impressive. Just speaking politically, I've decided to be more active throughout the 5 shithouse years we've got to come. I've started a blog, link in the description. It's partly to sort of spread the word about these topics that I cover. It's essentially everything horrible that the government does, sorted, categorised to an extent, and posted on Tumblr. And it's partly to share those things, and it's partly to just keep myself engaged and aware, which I think is quite important, especially if you want to be able to make good arguments when you're, 24, and it's time for another parliament, and I need to convince people to vote for the Green Party, hopefully. I'm not a good ambassador at the moment, but, you know, it's 5 years, it's ages. I've got some time to improve. And I've not mentioned this to you, but I'm going on a protest. A lot of people are going on a protest. Quite a big protest on June 20th. It's the End Austerity Now demo in London. I hope I'll see you there, Toby. I appreciate that you're not especially near London, but I don't know where you'll be on the 20th of June, and if you're nearby, we should go. We should fight for our right to not starve. That shouldn't really have to be a protest, more just sort of standard policy, but you know, Tories. Again, link in the description for more details on that protest. I think if anyone's watching that hasn't already signed up to go, if you're an adult, I'd recommend it. If you're not an adult, ask your parents maybe, because it's in London, and the police aren't nice about protests. I don't know how it's going to go, but hopefully it'll probably be fine. Hopefully it'll be fine. And obviously, talking about not doing things and wanting to be more active, the one thing clearly I've not been doing is uploading these videos. I think I need some system, possibly a punishment system, not to steal too directly from the Vlog brothers, but you know, maybe that could be a thing. Some way to... I know you are much better at this than I am, historically so far, but some sort of system whereby every 3rd week something terrible happens to me by my own doing, and maybe that'll whip me into shape a bit. maybe that have a knock-on effect, I don't know. Non-retroactive punishments, obviously. This is... what do you take me for? I'm not going to put myself in a hole like that. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you're well. I hope you can help me think of more ways to be more active and less sleeping through all the days. I've done a lot of setting my alarm for like 8 and just setting it at 8, waking up at 8, setting it for 8:30, set it for 9, just set it for, might as well go to 10, and then I just wake up at 11 eventually. When my cleaner comes in, we've got cleaners at uni, the cleaner comes in and that wakes me up. That's what happened this morning. I actually just put the alarm on the other side of the room from the bed. That's what I should do there. That's easy. Sorted that one. Didn't even need you. One very last thing I'd like to bring to the table in terms of being more active and doing more with my time. I'm sure you don't necessarily need that, or maybe you do. Let me know. But I'd like to be able to do this every week or every 2 weeks and show the book that I last read, and I want to be holding a different book next video and every video that I do after that, and keep up reading more because I've got the time. I just don't. This is the last book I read, or finished. That was not that recently that I finished this, so unless I'm forgetting something. That is the next thing that I want to do, be more active. That's it. Hopefully you'll, it's brilliant, by the way. Just like, interesting portrayal of sort of physical illness, seclusion, obsession. Wolf in a White Van by John Doniel, if it's sort of, the lighting isn't working. Brilliant. That's it. I hope you're having good 2 weeks, whatever it's been. And I will see you in a couple of days, which is not correct. Or shouldn't be correct. It is correct, but it shouldn't be correct. Sorry about that. Next time I will be on time, probably.